guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm Elaine. I currently live in New York City and work in marketing and tech and attend part-time business school, but I thought I would share with you guys a spring week in my life living in New York. I have a lot of fun things planned this week, one including getting my hair cut finally. My hair has grown out so long and it's just been very long overdue for a haircut, so I'm really excited. I'm also going to be training for my half marathon this week, which is coming up so soon, and I feel like the past couple weeks have actually been really cold and gloomy in New York, so it hasn't really felt like spring, but today the sun is surprisingly out, so I'm very happy, and hopefully this marks the start of warmer weather. But I do have class tonight for business school, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me to campus, so let's go. Hello guys, it is Tuesday. I just finished work, but I'm actually about to go on a run now to train for my half marathon. And every week I've been basically just doing a long run and adding a mile to each week. So this week is like my 10 to 11 mile mark. So I'm gonna be wearing my running belt today. I just got this run from Speedbelt, but it has 2 pockets just in case I need to carry like a little snack or something. I've been testing this out now for a couple of runs and I actually really love it. It has no bounce whatsoever, and I think the only thing I would say about the 2 pocket one is because there's 2 pockets, I center one of the pockets to the back and that's where I put my phone. And then the other pocket will just end up being on like the side of my waist. And I found if I put something like bulky or heavy on that side, it'll kind of like make my waist hurt because it's just like weighing on it or sitting on it. So that's just something to know if you are considering running belts and you're thinking about which one to get. But otherwise, I really love this belt. I feel like I always have to mentally prepare myself every time I do a long run just because I know how much time it's gonna take. All right, let's go guys. Guys, I just finished doing 12 miles and that's pretty close to a half marathon. I actually ordered electrolyte gummies to eat during my half marathon and they haven't come yet in the mail, so I ended up bringing grapes instead, but they actually really helped with hydration and the sugar rush, so these basically saved my life during my run today. Hello friends, good morning. It is Wednesday. I'm actually going somewhere very exciting to work today, and that is my sister's office. They're doing a bring a visitor or a friend day, so I'm tagging along with her to do my work there and just eat with her. It just brings me back to when I was younger and my dad would used to bring us to his office sometimes to eat lunch with them. So I'm very excited, and for me personally, I love changing up my work environment once in a while just because it helps me feel refreshed. Today's gonna be a very fun, packed day, so I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Ready? Go. Yes. Hello friends, I just ended work and left my sister's office, but it was such a fun time. We had so many cool events, but now I'm heading over to campus for my operations class. Good morning guys, it is Thursday and I'm currently getting ready for the day, but it is actually such a beautiful sunny day today. I might try to go to Central Park after work to see the cherry blossoms. I've been wanting to go for a while, but the weather just has been so gloomy recently. but today might be the day I go. I'm also getting my hair cut today, which I am so excited for because it's been long overdue. I think the last time I got a haircut was July of last year, so it's been almost a year. But I have a reference video from my haircut from last year because I loved it so much. So I'm gonna be showing my hairdresser this video. But I think last year I realized that your haircut is only gonna be as good as your instructions are. Also, I'm just taking this gel eyeliner and putting it on my under eye, but just the middle parts of my eyes. I learned this hack from a Korean YouTuber, but it kind of looks like you have under eye mascara without actually putting on under eye mascara. But what I mean by instructions is that I used to just tell my hairstylist, can I get long layers and curtain bangs? That can be left up to interpretation by so many different hairstylists. So I realize you have to be as specific as possible, so make sure to bring reference photos. For example, for my curtain bangs, I don't really style my bangs a lot or I get lazy, so I always ask them to be long enough so I could tuck it behind my ear. I also really like keeping my hair thickness, and I know with layers it's kind of inevitable to have to thin them out, but I always ask my hairstylist to try to maintain the thickness as much as possible. But I'm really excited to show you guys the results of my haircut today. I just got my haircut and I am in love with it. My hairstylist Saiko executed perfectly on the vision, but I just got long curtain bangs and then long layers and a little bit of a trim, and she kept the volume at the bottom, which I wanted, so I'm very happy with how it turned out. And she was just so friendly and she kept checking with me if I was okay with the length, so I definitely recommend checking her out. But I am actually gonna go pick up dinner now. I'm really craving kimbap, so I think I'm gonna go to K-Town to get kimbap and then go to Central Park and enjoy the cherry blossoms. So let's go. I'm posted up here in Central Park near the East 72nd Street, but I just got my kimbap and I'm so happy because I've been craving this for so long. I think it's because a bunch of Korean cooking videos have been popping up on my YouTube recently. But I think over the years, spring is becoming my favorite season, possibly over summer, which is a hot take for me because summer used to always be my favorite season. But I think it's because I never really experienced spring growing up, especially in Southern California. I only experienced cherry blossoms for the first time when I moved to Seattle. It just hits so different after a very long, dreary winter. I think you just appreciate the moments of warmth more and just the city coming alive with flowers, and it's just so beautiful. And I feel like spring has also symbolically marked the beginning of a new chapter or season for me a lot of the times. So I think I just have a very soft spot for spring. I think I've just come to appreciate seasons more, but especially spring after moving somewhere where there's actually seasons, and you just feel this like feeling of hope and anticipation of spring rolling around, and I think that feeling is just so nice. My goal one of these days is to travel to Japan or Korea in the spring and see the cherry blossoms, because I think that would be like the ultimate spring experience. But guys, I'm so happy right now. I'm just vibing with the trees. Also, I've been carrying around this new digicam that I got. It's the Olympus VG120, but my sister actually bought this for me, which is really sweet of her. But this just takes the dreamiest photos. It has just a certain vibe that I feel like a normal camera can't capture. So I've been loving taking this around, and it's super compact too. So I just put it in my purse or pocket, but I've been taking pictures around Central Park, and guys, it's such a vibe. I highly recommend this camera. Good morning, guys. It is Friday and I actually just got my electrolyte gummies in the mail, so I wanted to do a taste test of them. They contain calcium, magnesium, FOS, and vitamin C, but they're both kid and adult friendly, so figured I would take this with me on my run because one thing I've been noticing during my longer runs is that I get really nauseous after, and I think it's just due to dehydration. Thankfully, the half marathon will have water stations, but I also wanted to get gummies just in case. The colors of these gummies are so pretty. I was also considering getting gels, but I heard those can taste nasty depending on the brand, so I just decided to get gummies. Okay, we're gonna try this. I don't know what flavor this is, but this is so yummy. It is a little bit sticky and thick, so I feel like when you're running, you have to chew it really well, but it does taste really good. So I'm actually really excited to eat these during my run. But I think I'm gonna go to a cafe today to work because the weather is so nice. I'm just like, I cannot stay at home today. And this is also how my hair looks like after I've slept in it. The curls kind of came out, but I still really like the look of it. But I just have one morning meeting and then we're gonna head out to the cafe. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday. I'm actually up bright and early because I'm getting matcha with a friend. We're checking out this new pop-in place in New York called 12 Matcha. So we're trying to get there early because apparently the lines are really long, but I want to show you guys my fit really quick. It's actually very warm today in New York, which I'm really excited about, but I'm just wearing this black tee from Aritzia, this white long sleeve shirt from ASOS, and then I actually don't remember where my jean shorts are from. And the reason I kept my outfit pretty simple today is because of these. Da-da! They are so cute! I got the Puma Speed Cat ballet slippers, and guys, I'm obsessed with this. The sporty ballet flat look has been really in these days, so I had to hop on the trend. But I just love the lace detailing at the front and also the red and white colorway. I feel like it's just such a good accent pop of color. I was a little bit nervous because I saw so many mixed reviews online about the sizing, so I ended up getting a half size up. They still fit me pretty well. It's just a little bit loose in the back, but it's nothing crazy, so I decided to keep these. But I'm gonna wear them out today for the first time, so we'll do like a comfort test to see how they hold up, but I'm very excited. And then I'm also wearing this ring that PD Pola actually gifted me. It is their gravity ring, and it's just really lightweight and comfortable to wear, which is all I really need in a ring. But we need to head out now, so let's go. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm approaching the matcha place and I already see a huge line. It's crazy.
Drought and famine, natural disasters. My baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling. None of that could ever make me leave. Yeah. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it.
Hello guys, I just want to sit down and chat with you guys, but immediately when I sat down, I started feeling really sleepy. I think I'm in a food coma from that kimchi stew because it was so good, but I was just really craving home-cooked Korean food, so that was the move for tonight's dinner. But I just wanted to sit down, yap, and I don't know if you guys like these yapping sessions. Let me know in the comments down below. I don't know, I love doing it, but maybe you guys are skipping through it. But I feel like a theme that has come up in a lot of my recent conversations with friends has just been this idea of external pressure on our dreams or just who we are. Honestly, that shapes so much of what we desire or think is considered success or how we think we should live our lives, because that's what's constantly being thrown at us, whether it's social media or just the world standards, what other people are doing or telling you. I think we are constantly being fed external expectations and pressures to meet certain timelines or goals. And I was chatting about this with a friend of, okay, like how do we discern what is my own, I guess, dream or goal versus what is being implanted in me? And for me, at least, I realized when something is persistently a theme in my thoughts, not that it's like living rent free in my head, but it's just like a constant kind of thought that's there for a while, and I kind of recognize that it is a constant theme. I think that's where I'm kind of able to discern, like, okay, this is my own internal thoughts and desires, and maybe this is a goal I really want to pursue. But honestly, I think it takes time for me to even pick that up because it has to be persistent and kind of a pattern in my thoughts. For example, with business school, I feel like I had been thinking about it since I honestly graduated, and for me, it always seemed like a far off dream, but it was something I was thinking about now that I look back. And a year before I actually seriously applied, I had actually initially kind of drafted my own essay or looked into business school applications. So I think to me that was also a signal that I was actually genuinely interested in this, and it wasn't something that was planted by external factors. Because I think for me that was really important to discern if this was something I was going to do because this is what success looks like for other people versus this is actually something I really want to invest my time and efforts into. So honestly, it took me a while to realize, I guess. And fast forward to when I actually took the steps to apply to business school, I feel like it was a mix of different things. One big thing being my own desire and me recognizing that, okay, this is genuinely something that I want to do and taking the courage to actually take action on it. But the other part of it, I feel like was more so out of my control of just the timing of life. I think at that time, it just made sense for me to apply to business school because I was ready for the next chapter of my life and I was looking forward to moving to a new city. So I think a part of it is just being patient with the timing of life and also for me personally, God's timing. But I think other things that have helped me process is journaling. I'm not a super consistent journaler, but recently I've been journaling a lot and I think it just helps me to process, and being able to see what I thought at that time, I think helps me a lot too, to see if there's a pattern in my thoughts or if there's a consistent theme of something. I think also being able to share with people that you trust and can help you process. I'm a bit of an external processor, so I need to talk it out with people to be able to help me process. But anyways, that is it for my yap session. But thank you guys so much for watching another video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!